Welcome to this episode of Cooking with Kirby. Today we're going to be making some stuffed cheeseburgers in the air fryer. So no further ado, let's get down to the recipe so I can show you how to make it. Since you're here, hit the like and subscribe button and make sure that the notification bell is rang. Check me out on social media, that way you can get notification of all my new recipes. We're going to start off with our ground beef. This is an 80-20 blend. It's got the perfect meat to fat ratio and it makes great burgers. So we're going to take a little bit of our ground beef and we're going to lightly press it to make a ball. We're going to be using about 4 ounces of that meat and create a nice little ball. Once you have your meatballs formed, now we're going to just go ahead and press them. We're going to be using the indent side press, and make sure you give it a little bit of oil because you don't want that meat to stick to the thing, and it's a really pain in the butt to get out. So yeah, just do that for yourself. Now you just want to go ahead and give it a press, gently pull it out. It'll still stick, but you can work with it and fix it. So as you can see here, I'm going to be fixing the sides. That's the most important thing. You want to make the shape of the bowl, and then you want to just fix the sides there. You want them to come up because you want to create that little cup to be able to put the cheese in there. So this is what you want to see. You want a nice little cup that you're going to be putting your cheese in there. Now you can put whatever you want in there. Right now I'm just putting cheddar cheese in there. So you want to just go ahead and fill it, and then go ahead and put the other portion of your patties and go ahead and put it right on top. Now the other side of that little press there, we're going to be smashing it down to kind of help put it together, but it's not foolproof, so you have to kind of work the sides a little bit. You want to close the seam right there and just make sure that you just close it up, because if not, it's going to ooze out, and which it ends up coming out anyways, but for the most part it'll keep a lot of the cheese in there. Now we're going to go ahead and season with a blend of sea salt, black pepper, and garlic powder. That is my favorite seasoning to season up burgers. I do not change it for anything. Salt, black pepper, and garlic powder is a win. So make sure you get a liberal seasoning on both sides and go ahead and pat it down. These burger patties are ready to go, so let's get to the air fryer. So we're going to take our air fryer, we're going to preheat it to 380 degrees, and we're going to set the cook time for 18 minutes. Once it's preheated, go ahead and put your patties in the air fryer. Make sure that you give enough space. I'm only going to be cooking 2 in this video, but you want to put a little bit of space, between the patties. You can fit actually 4 in this air fryer, and if you actually make smaller patties, you could probably fit maybe 5. So just go ahead and close it up and let it cook. After 9 minutes of cooking, we're going to go ahead and give the burgers a flip. Now they are going to reduce in size because it is going to render down a lot of that fat, but just be careful and just give it a flip there. Now once it's done, you want to check the internal temperature and make sure that it hits at least 155 degrees. Why? Because that's the temperature that it'll kill E. coli. So make sure it's 155 degrees and at least 155. Please cook it to 155. Okay, these burgers actually did cook up to 155 degrees, so they're ready to plate. As you can see, we got a lot of cheese, and you know what, I love putting everything on my burgers, so put whatever you want on there. This part you can put what you like, and me, I love a good green leaf lettuce, some tomato, purple onion, pickles, and mustard and ketchup. That's an American classic burger right there for me, and that's how I like my burgers. But like I said, you could put whatever you want on there. Yeah, it's basically like making a tower. As you can see, we're just stacking everything together, and just once it's done, it's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Now, the only thing that you really need to do is just start eating. So, as you can see, it's ready to go. I'm having a hard time getting that knife to cut through it. But you know what? It's full of cheese. It had great flavor. And trust me, I was full after eating this thing. As you can see, it was 2 4-ounce patties, so that's 8 ounces of meat. and then it had the cheese on the inside. It was really delicious. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button so that we can see future videos just like this and many more. If you have any questions or comments you want to say about this recipe, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. Now I have these 3 other air fryer recipes. They're really delicious and you should check them out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.